Hello. Hello.
Aman.
Yes, guys.
Um,
So,
uh,
yes.
I'm practicing right now. I don't have any questions.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, before asking, you have answer.
Because I don't have any question today. I mean, right now, I'm just
Okay.
practicing.
Okay. Cool. Okay. No issue. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, Ashikulla, Barsha, Rajan, and Subhas. You have any question?
No, man, not so far right now.
Okay. So, if you if you don't have question, then just give me some answer. I have some questions. So, one second. Hello, Nabeen. Are you there?
Yeah, hello.
Yes. So, Nabeen, are you new in this batch?
Actually, Aman, I am back from project, so I just wanted to rejoin the class.
Okay, no issue.
Yeah, I talked to Rodan, and then he said I can join the class.
Okay, no issue.
So, Naveen, you've been to the project?
Sorry?
So, you were doing project before this?
Yeah.
For how long?
For like 2 years.
How was it? Can you share some experience with us?
Yeah, man, you have to work hard. Like, what I feel is like you should grab from this class like as much as you can, because every like single thing is very informative and very important. And after that, like from this class, like making this class as a basis, you'll have to be able to figure out stuff on your own. I think that's what you need most.
Okay. It'll be great if you give us some like a short presentation, like how was it, like what struggle you've been through, how was your first day at the office, like the
So
something.
if you those, I think like those kind of things depend upon like the team you go to, the project you go to, and like the company you go to. So it's gonna be different for like all of us. The main thing is like so the thing is I had done internship before, so I kind of knew how the company would work, like how meetings are done and these kind of things. So it was kind of easy for me to handle that kind of aspect.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Aman.
Yes.
So actually, yeah, I wanted to utilize this time to ask question, like some queries that I had. Would it be like okay to ask now?
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, I was just like going through Nagendra's videos yesterday's and day before yesterday's, and then so I actually had like doubts on Bean. Like I don't really fully understand what it is.
Bean. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. Will I will explain it. But before that, let me ask this question to other guys.
Mhm.
Barsha, would you like to explain what is bean?
Bean is like a container, right?
No.
We use it. I just know we can create bean with three ways.
Okay. Actually,
Uh,
okay. Barsha, let me tell you. Actually, bean is just like object
Objects.
which is created by a Spring container. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah. I just found my note. Yeah, it's a object in Spring, and we can create it by using annotations and by using XML file. And
What annotation?
I'm sorry.
What was
Uh,
the annotation at bean? Or
Yes, at bean.
I mean, like, why? What's the purpose of doing this? Like, so if we can create just an object, then like, why bean is there in the picture?
um,
Yes, Barsha.
is it's it's like every other objects in us other project. So if it's a Spring MVC project, then the object is called bean,
Uh,
right?
Naveen. Yes, actually, bean is just like other objects, but it is created and its life cycle is managed by Spring container. Means whenever required, it Spring container will create object. Okay, and when its work is done, it will um, free that space. Okay, so
Okay.
like entire life cycle of that object is managed by Spring container. Okay, then it is called bean. That's all.
So, so like on Spring, uh, if the object is dependent upon the life cycle, then it's a bean.
You can say object created by Spring container that is known as bean.
Okay.
Simple.
Uh-huh. Okay, sure. Thank you.
Okay. So guys, am I right or wrong?
Yeah, someone.
You know more than me. Okay. So yesterday you learn about Spring JPA. Am I right? ORM, JPA, Hibernate, everything combined.
We just covered Spring Data and JPA, and he said JPA is a bridge between Spring Data and ORM. So we'll be
Okay.
covering Hibernate, and we created entity class.
Okay. So and in entity class you just mentioned table name and
Yeah.
then column, then joins everything. Okay.
And primary key, and what kind of
Mm,
data type it is,
okay.
and the length of
Cool.
the data type.
Okay. So everybody understands what you have done yesterday.
Um, I think it was pretty understandable yesterday. It was
Okay.
slow, not a lot of material, uh, but it was. And some of the points
Important.
that he told, yeah, some of the points that he told about ORM is still to be understood. But as far as the program, I think I understood everything.
Okay. So ORM is just like you can say one tool. Okay. So which makes your application independent of database. Okay. So you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Aman.
Okay. Means you can use MySQL. Okay. If you want to use some other database, you can use that database without changing your coding. Okay.
Yes, and we changed the table name and that the database name from
Properties.
application properties
Yeah. So you can
inside the
just change.
resource.
Oh, so you okay. So actually, there you don't need to change database name. You have to change the connection string, like MySQL colon JDBC slash, we write this thing. So if you use Oracle, then we have to write Oracle colon something something like that. Okay, so we for every particular database we have different connection string.
Is that what dialect is?
Sorry, what is it?
Or, there was a word. He said we have to change the dialect for different programs, for Oracle and for MySQL.
Yes, same thing. So I'm just like, we are just discussing in simple way, so that like you are familiar with that term, connection string. That's why I'm saying. Okay, so okay, you can do your practice. Okay, and if anybody has any question, then we can discuss. Okay, and in sometimes Nagan sir is join, like he will join and he will teach you. So you have some time, you can do your practice, and we are planning to give you some assignment on weekend, like one end-to-end complete process, like from registration to login to profile, and to insert, update, delete something. So one module. So you want to do it in group, or you want to do it in separate, like everybody wants to do it separately? What do you prefer?
I think as long as we get help from you before the class, working separate would be is more effective, so that we can learn each and every step, I think.
I don't mind working as a group or individuals.
No, actually, we are planning to give you that assignment on Friday, and you have to complete it by Monday or Tuesday. So, okay, we'll think about that. So, you can do your practice. Okay, we'll talk later on this.
Okay, Amma.
Aman,
Yes,
yeah, I have some error on the project. Can you look at it?
sure.
Here, Aman.
Okay, so now,
Yeah, the problem is here. I don't know how to fix it, but
okay. So
this
you
is
said I
again
have to look there. Ashikullah,
yes, Aman.
you, yes, you said that I have to look. Okay, so I have seen that. It's nice error. Now I have to solve this also.
If
Okay, so actually, just place
yes,
your mouse on this MySQL data source. Place your cursor. Place your cursor on MySQL data source.
Aman, what is this?
On that error. Click on that error. Simple. Mm, okay. Cool. Just 1 second. Let me take control.
It's not John.
Mm, it's a new project or same?
Yesterday.
Sorry.
Not today. Yesterday. A day before yesterday.
You have created this new project?
So yes, that's a SpringBoot.
Okay. Just show me your dependencies. Show me your dependency. like open your form.xml. Okay, just check we have MySQL dependency here. MySQL connector, that's all. Chrome.connector, okay, one error is here. No, we don't. Embedded Tomcat, I don't think so.
Somebody
Sorry. Okay, no issue. Let's just 1 second. Let me take it. Actually, your MySQL dependency is missing. Like, library is missing. Okay, so what we can do, just right click on this project, Maven, then update project, select. Okay, sorry. Okay, it's building. What happened? Still it is showing error. Okay, now just remove this let me type here com.mysql.cj.jdbc. It is not taking MySQL. At configuration, it is also not working. What happened? Mm, So you're using a Spring Boot project or
That was
Spring project? Okay.
yesterday. Yeah, dependency problem we can from.
You have this MySQL dependency, but it is not working. 5 point this one jar. Okay, let's update your form and now let's see. Uh, version MySQL connector jar. Everything is good. Let's write your version also. Eight point 0.11. Okay. Okay. Now save it. Okay. Oh, what happened? You're doing something, Nashikulla?
No, no, I'm
Okay. So it should work sometimes. Why it is? I think you have pressed control or command something.
happy to say that. Or
Okay. Let me update your project once and then see. It is not doing. Where is that? Okay. Okay, now it's working.
yeah, error is
Error is gone. Actually, that was not your fault. It was sometimes it happens. Okay, so don't worry about that. Now you can run it. It It will work fine. Main method not found means, in Spring Boot project you have to run from main class. That is your app runner.java. Open that. It is in a folder package com.cubic.it.
Yeah, it's
First package, app runner. You can run from here. Okay, your application is running now. Can you open your browser? Type localhost colon 9999. One more 9. Enter. YouTube.
yeah, I don't know.
Just type in localhost colon 49 and press enter.
Nine.
9. Press enter. Press enter.
Yeah, it's okay. It's working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I share my screen?
Sure.
There, okay.
Fail to start. Just 1 second. Um, Okay, actually, what happening here? Uh, just right click here in console. Click on terminate slash disconnect all, and just clear it. Click clear this console. Okay. Now right click here. Right click again. Let's see. Click remove all terminated. Okay. Now run your application again. It's running now.
Give me 1 second. I have more questions.
Localhost colon 49. Uh,
So this is working fine, and when I go to Stowbridge, that's where the problem is.
okay. Just 1 second.
Mhm.
Mapping. Show biz. So just check your. Okay. You can see in your database error is bad SQL grammar. Select biz ID from biz photos table where PID is equal to 23. Order by P order.
Mhm.
Okay. Just scroll down. Uh, Nested Jackson Java SQL. Same thing. You can scroll down in console also. It will show you error.
Mhm.
So actually in your database you don't have P order column in table.
Oh, I have the order one, but I don't have pre-order.
Yes. So that's why.
Okay, I got it. Thanks.
Excuse me, Aman.
Yes.
One question. So when we create a package on Spring Boot, so I have seen like somewhere the package somewhere it's named as model and somewhere it's named as entity. So I was not really sure like what is the difference between those two.
Actually, both are same. It's matter of you can say naming conventions. So you can use any of them. Like model and entity both are same, and VO and DTO both are same.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Alman, how did you fix that error earlier?
Which one?
The where we failed to start the application. I'll just share my screen.
Okay. One second. So here you have Java no class found. App runner you are using is Spring Boot. Okay. Just right. It's already stopped. But okay, let's do it. Just right click on console. Click on terminate slash disconnect all. Okay, just right click again. Remove all terminates. Okay, now run your application again. Okay, so application fail, and the problem is in main method. Uh, Spring, you are running this one. So सर ये 17 इंक्लूड करके 16 है टोटल. So okay, app runner dot class, everything is good. Just clean your project once and then try to run it.
How do I do that?
Just click on project, not here, in menu. You can see top menu, file edit, and then we have project clean. Click on clean.
Restart.
Yes. Run Java application. Mhm. It's not working again.
Not working. Let me try this one more time.
Okay, just update your project once.
First update. You are not doing first update.
Okay, just 1 second. Show me where you are using log message. Somewhere you are using 1 second. SpringBoot not here. Line number 10. Spring application dot run, and then you are passing this one. It's right, but why
So
it
I
is not
just
working?
copied yesterday's folder project. I mean, yeah.
Okay, no issue. Just 1 second. Uh, so let me
So earlier
check.
it was giving me some warning like your project cannot start. But
So you did something. So it's new project on
I
which
can
you are
import
working.
another one, the new project if you want.
Okay, no. Let's see.
Yeah.
Uh, just give me control. Has not found. Yes, he has application property file and port is there. SSL query, everything is mentioned here. Okay. We have application boot tab. Everything is here. Let's remove this line or make it comment, and then type here Spring application dot. We have run method, and we have to pass here class name, that is app runner dot class, and we have to pass args. So at the place of this you can pass mocha, same thing. um Ritesh, just open your browser. Open your browser. Actually, it's issue of jar. I think some jar is corrupted or missing.
Okay.
That's why.
Alright.
Just open your browser.
Uh, yeah, it's open, but okay.
It's not visible. You have to share it. Mm, okay. Mm. हिंदी में you are using 2.0.5. What happened? class not found, checks B exception. And one more thing, entity factory bean creation exception. So bean creation exception checks B exception. So you have dependency here. Let's see this one. So earlier you was using here one more dependency. Let's copy from that project cubic MVC. This was
Or credit card.
okay. Let's see. We just need dependency. Okay, let's run this, copy this one and see. But basically, let's check here. Hmm. Ritesh, just run your application. Open your browser and type localhost colon 4 times 9. Press enter. Okay. Yeah. So that was problem of your dependency
Okay.
version problem. Okay.
All right.
Anything
Thank
else?
you.
Okay. Welcome.
What about now? Okay. Hello everyone, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
great.
Nagendra.
Okay, who will tell me what I have done yesterday? Anybody remember anything? Kuch, kuch. Anybody remember? No, yes. Oh my God, you have to tell me.
We use Spring Data and JPA to write a program. Um, we
You are,
we made an entity. We first added the dependency and then made some changes in the application finding the resource, and then created entity class with all the entities. Created a table, data types and length, and
very
then
nice.
we created an interface of JPA repository
Very nice.
and changes. We switched the existing methods with the methods from interface.
Very nice. Yesterday we talked about how to persist data using Spring Data JPA, and we talked about Spring Data JPA internally uses ORM tool, right? The benefit is we can directly save our object into the database. You guys remember? Yesterday we did that. Hmm? What about the other people? Only she knows. What about I'm interested to know what about other people. No, nobody is saying anything. Ritesh, what about you?
Yes, sir. The same thing, like how we created the entities and tables and everything like that,
Hmm.
and how we
Basically,
implement. Yeah,
our motto was saving object into database.
database. Yeah.
Cool. So let's have a quick recap. What is recap? Yes. Oh, I don't know. We know. No? This is our program, I guess. And in order to use, okay, let me tell you again. I don't know. Yesterday I make a diagram. I lost it. Otherwise, I can take from chat. No, I don't know. So, I can make it new, not a wrap. Fine. So basically, let me tell you what our intention was yesterday. Little bit I'm telling you. Like here, my intention was I want to save my Java object, right? That is called entity. Remember entity? Entity is a annotated class, and this entity we can save into the database. Yes or no? Directly. And which technology yesterday we were using? Let me tell you. Yesterday I was using. Help me. Spring
How?
Data.
Oh,
Spring Data is a Spring module, and then we were using JPA also, right? And JPA cannot exist independently. You need an ORM tool that is called Hibernate. Hey guys, try to understand what I'm trying to convey to you. Hey, what is the benefit of it? Spring Data says, hey, if you use to me, no need to write database logic. And JPA is basically glue between ORM and Spring Data. And what is the ORM? ORM says, hey, I have capability to save object directly into relational database table. You got a point? So you guys are able to understand, I don't know, you guys are able to understand all the three. What is the Spring Data? What is the JPA? What is the ORM? That is Hibernate in our case. Ritesh, you are able to
Yeah.
visualize it now?
Mm-hmm.
Really? We have to understand that's why you are here in the session. You guys should ask questions. Hey, this is not clear to me. This is not clear to me. You know that. I want you should ask questions. If you are not able to visualize it, what do you say? No, yes. Anything you want to tell me? Nagendra
Yes.
is replying. So you understand what is the JPA? Your answer
Yeah.
is JPA is a glue between ORM and Spring Data. Question is what Spring Data does. Spring Data says do not write code for database logic. I will do everything for you. You have to just design an interface. And ORM says what? Hey, I have capability through which you can directly save your data into database. You understand all three components? And yesterday, in order to implement it, what we did first, we had added a Spring dependency, Spring Data JPA. If you remember, Spring Boot starter. Huh? This is the thing which I did yesterday, right? Tell me, you guys are not replying. This is the first thing.
Sure.
Ooh, second thing, what we did. Anybody remember, Ritesh? Second thing, what we did, we had just do some configuration, man. If you want to
Database.
use Spring Data, what database we are using, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So we are doing this configurations. This is the second thing which we did yesterday. Oh, cool. But you have to mug it. Step number 2 was. Step number 3 was design the entity. Design the entity class. Oh, that was also cool. Design the entity. What is the entity? Entity is a class which object can be persisted into the database. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Whew. Um, please let me know if I'm moving fast. I don't think so. Yesterday we created a special class. It was, I forget it. It was customer entity. Remember? I don't know how you forget it. This was the class which we designed yesterday. Cool, right? Yep. I need your help. I need your help. Guys, reply to me. You got this much? This is the entity class where you are saying, hey object, you have to go into which table, which is the primary key, which attribute of the object is mapped with which attribute of the table column, right? And fourth step was, Ritesh, you tell me. Fourth step was design the interface,
Interface implemented.
which implement JPA,
The JPA repository.
JPA repository. That's it. Where we did, oh my God, that's really magic. JPA repository. In JPA repository, what you have to specify, this, I told you, one repository works for only one entity, right? It is
Yep.
going to work for customer entity, and second parameter here you have to give primary key type. Primary key type of it integer. Make sense? And then if you want to deal with the data, go and auto add it and use it. What do you say? Go and auto add it and use it. Am I right? In this we have a lot of method. Subhash, are you there? Subhash, why is not replying? Subhash, are you there? Okay. Oh, one thing I'm telling you, normally I've seen people are joining and they are dancing here and there. I don't want it, right? If you are in the session, be active. It's not like join it and then disappear. Fine. Okay, Paras, what about you?
Yeah, yes, Nagendra.
You got this much, my friend?
Yes, sir. I'm following
That's
you.
okay, that's cool. So step number 2, 3. So if I want to use what I need to do, yesterday what I did, I need a help in my controller, right? Which is generating JSON data. I auto wire it. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. Paras, you come with me. I want to dictate you something. Okay, Paras.
Yes, sir.
See, you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Auto wire private customer DAO repository. Auto wire it, right? You understand? This is the repository, man. And in this we have only method declaration. Yes, you know. You go and check it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like here, if you want to see what method you have, oh my God, we have many methods altogether. You see? Oh, these methods are defined in which interface? JPA repository, and who gives the implementation of it? Answer my question. Paras, answer my question. Who gives the implementation of this interface? Spring
Customer DAO
Data.
report. Spring Data,
Spring
yes, sir.
Data. Spring Data. Spring Data. Spring Data says, hey, follow my specifications and make interface, and I will give you implementation of all the method declared inside it. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Yesterday I was using which method? Save method of it. Today, let me show you more. Hello. Today I'm going to show you more. Mister, right now you are finding a customer. You answer my question. Paresh, don't mute yourself, right?
Yeah, yes,
Which
sir.
is
I'm listening.
yeah. Like here, answer my question.
Yes,
Here
sir.
I'm fetching customer as per the ID, right?
Yes, sir.
But I am using which technique to fetch the data? Spring JDBC,
Yes,
JDBC
sir.
template and blah blah blah. But today I'm going to use what?
SpringBoot.
Spring Data JPA repository. So what you need to do? You can use customer DAO. My friend, let me know if you don't understand, right?
Yes,
Paras.
sir. I'm following, sir.
Yep. So you just reply to me, okay? I'll take your concern and go ahead. Oh, in this we have inbuilt method find by ID. Oh my God, it's cool. Find by
ID.
primary key, and here you can pass primary key, and then you have to use get method. Please mug it for today, okay? It will give you the data, and data would be not customer view. Data would be customer entity. Are you with me? Oh man,
Yeah.
repository is dealing with the only entity class. Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Here you have to return what? Customer view. It means this customer entity we have to convert into
Customer
Paras, with
DAO.
me? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
you have to convert into it. How? I don't know. We talked about BNutil. BNutil what does? It copy all the data from customer entity into customer view. Done. Now you tell me, you understand this technique?
Yes, sir.
Very
So
nice.
I have a question.
Please, most welcome.
Can we just return customer entity? Why can we not do that?
Because this REST API is saying I cannot return custom. This is as per the design, and your question is very genuine, right? Your question is why we are not returning entity, why we are necessarily doing conversion and returning it. That's your concern?
Yes.
Very good. This is called separation of role, and we'll talk about this tomorrow. This is in my
Okay.
agenda, right?
Okay.
But today I'm just want to tell you whatever classes you involve in database, you are not supposed to return it anywhere else outside, because this interface, this is supposed to interact with outside the world, and entity class is only used for internal purpose, right? But tomorrow I will hence prove it why I'm saying like this. Hello.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, cool. Hey, anybody have any question query so far, or I can move ahead? Please tell me. I'm in hurry.
So for find by ID, we have a inbuilt method for only primary key, or do we have
Yeah,
it for?
only for primary key we have. You want to make it for own attribute? Yes, we
Mhm.
can do it. Very good question. Thank you to bring this point into notice. Your question is here and again. In this interface, we can fetch entity only by ID. Yes, but if you want to fetch by email ID, like email, are you with me? So hello, I'm saying, are you with me? Yep.
Yes, sir.
You can write your method. You can write your declaration, and here you write optional. This is good practice. Optional because you are not sure data is there or not. You want to get customer entity. Please help me. There's a rule. Find is a fixed keyword by email ID. E capital. Hello, magic. Now you can, what is it? If you use this technique, find by attribute, so you can get by email ID also. But here you are not writing definition. You are just giving only method declaration. Hello. So what is the benefit of it? What is the benefit of it? Please reply. Benefit is earlier you are just getting it by ID. Now you can get by email ID also. Can I try?
Yeah,
You're not helping me.
whether or not you're passing the email or not, it still takes the parameter. It's not
yeah,
gonna throw.
you have to pass the parameter. Find by email. Oh my God. Somebody is saying, oh, this code is written by me. Huh? Yep. So what it is going to give you? Help me. Okay, it is going to give you optional. You know optional? I have taught you already in core Java, Java 8. If you forget it is bad. Optional because I'm not sure data will come or not. Please reply. First of all, you will check it. What man is present or not? If present, reply. Then you will fetch the data. How? Optional.get. You forget it? Or you get, you can write directly over here. It is up to you. If guys, you have to reply. Again, I have to do the conversion. How conversion we can do? Help me.
In utils.
Yeah. First of all, you will come inside. Oh, cheating. Can you see this? I'm making an object of customer. Then him saying I'm copying all the data from customer entity into customer view and returning it. Right? If data is not there, we are returning null. You got my point?
Yes, sir.
So have you seen? We can write our custom method also, which is not available in JPA repository. Oh my God, Spring Data gives you this an opportunity, flexibility to you guys to do it. So whenever you think it is not present over there, you can write your own method. I hope I'm making myself clear. Hello.
Yes, sir.
What?
Just one more question.
Please.
I thought in the inbuilt class JPA repository, is the method defined in JDBC programming, or is it a different?
No. It has its own. It's nothing to do with JDBC because JPA, Spring Data JPA knows these are the commonly used method. Only those method declarations are there, not all. If it is not serving your purpose, you can write your custom query. We have all the facilities over here. Defaults are there, but you can write your custom one, as we just did it for find by email.
Can you please explain how we face the data using email? Because I was not really sure how it worked.
You have to just follow its convention. It is its internal, right? So what I did, you see my convention, optional, because I know whatever you do, it will return this entity only, customer entity, because this repository is supposed to work with this. That's why I wrote public, optional, customer entity. Then convention, find by attribute. That's it. If you want to find by something else, you can write it. That's also like you want to find by mobile. So what you can do? You can write find by mobile. Please come with me. And here you can write mobile. That's it. You have to just write the method declaration. Who will give the implementation of it? Spring Data JPA. Thank you.
Okay, that makes sense. Yes, thank you.
Similarly, you can write thousands of method. Whatever you think, whatever comes in your mind, you can do it. Hey, can I do this? Even I'm not listening your question, I can say yes. You can. Hello. Today, what my plan is, I want to kick it out. Allow me. Hello. Allow me. I'm going to comment it. It's gone. You guys are not replying. My question to you guys: do you think I'm using Spring JDBC now? No. It's gone. Only one thing is still there. People, Paras, you got my point?
Yes, sir.
Like here, now what I need to replace? Find all, right? Because find all is fetching data from Spring JDBC. So how you can replace it? But here already we have a method in this find all. Can you see this? Oh my
Yes,
goodness. Oh. And this is returning what? List of customer entity.
Customer entity.
Now what my job is, I need to convert whole this customer entity into
Customer VO.
be smart. This is list of customer entity and we have to convert into list of customer view. How? See my technique of conversion. Do you know Java 8? Guys, I took 5 sessions. If you're not able to recall it, it's not fair. Can I apply Java 8 to convert into this entity into this? And I have done this kind of program also. Paras, do you answer my question? Unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
What my question is?
To convert a customer DAO repository into
to convert
customer
list
entity.
of customer entity into list of customer view. That's my purpose.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Can I use Java 8? Yep. In Java 8, you have to convert first of all into stream. You remember? Then you can use map, right?
Yeah.
And map is taking one object at a time. Like this. Hello, Mister. It is taking every customer entity and every customer entity it is going to convert into customer view. Hello. This TT is an object of customer entity. I am creating customer view and I can copy all the data from TT to. Hello. You guys are not replying sometime.
To customer view.
Yep. My computer is hanged. Thank you. Let me stop my other applications. It's making it heavy. It's gone. Every customer entity you are converting into customer view. All right. And return it. What you are going to return? Be smart. Customer view because
Customer VO.
map take function. Oh, it is done. So what happening? First of all, you are converting into stream, then using map, every customer entity you are converting into customer view. Then you can collect into other list. Collect and collectors dot. I'm going to use Java 8 without any fail. Okay, nobody can prevent me because I already spent a lot of time on it. To list. Oh my God, I'm able to do this in one line. Yes, you know. Smart people. Yes, you know. And if you are
Yes.
smart, then customer.find all you can also write over here in one shot. Delete this also. Paras, you see what I did? Customer.find all is returning what? List of customer entity, and I'm converting into the stream. Using map, I'm converting into customer view, and everything
View.
I'm storing into the list and returning it. Oh my God,
Yes.
very
Yes,
cool.
sir. Yeah.
Java 8 feature, and you don't know, you go and watch my all the 5 recordings. Java 8 features. And I'm going to use Java 8 without any fail because I already spent a lot of time on this with you guys. So in this, my DAO is gone. Yep, deleted. I'm going to use only in this what? Spring Data JPA. Paras, you got this much?
Yes, sir.
Barsa, what about you?
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, I want you guys to explain to me all those things, right? It's gone. I'm in this class. I'm using Spring JDBC. What we are using? Spring Data JPA. Cool. Got it? Done. I have done with this. All right. The customer UI, we do have anything in this? No. In this, we don't have DAO code. So we are good to go. I have done with this. I'm able to replace everything in my customer controller with what? Yes, you have to reply also. Everything is replaced. Spring JDBC is replaced by this. So, Barsha, I have a question to you. Just be ready. My question is, whatever I'm teaching you, if you're not able to grasp, you cannot do anything. Simple as that. So, Barsha, my question to you is, in my controller, I'm interacting with my DAO layer. You have to give answer in yes or no. My question is, in this controller REST API, I'm writing logic for DAO layer. Yes, you're making interaction, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
I think the customer DAO. You've removed everything from the previous.
Actually, no. You don't understand. Everything what earlier was only migration. Earlier I was using JDBC. Now we are using Spring Data JPA. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Spring Data JPA. What we were using earlier?
Spring JDBC.
That's it. My next question to you is, in controller REST API, you can see I'm using database thing. This is database related thing. Yes, Customer entity is the part of GDB, database programming, DO layer programming. Yes,
Yeah.
Only I want to tell you, ideally, because of separation of the concern, you are not supposed to use customer entity, customer repository inside the controller. That is bad practice. That I want to tell you. So what is the bad thing we are doing? We are using customer DAO repository, customer entity, which we are not supposed to use in the controller, right? So what is solution? Solution is between your repository and controller, you should introduce one more layer, Barsa. And that layer is called service layer. You got my concern?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to separate this customer repository, customer entity from the controller. Got it? How we can do it? Using service layer. Allow me. Let me create a new package. Barsa, you understand why I'm doing all those things? I make a service layer. I don't want to use my DAO layer code, my DAO layer classes inside
Controller.
I don't want to do it. How we can overcome with it? You see my technique. I'm going to refactor the code by introducing service layer. Allow me. Here I'm going to create another service that is called customer service impl. You can write any name it, right? By convention, it should be customer service impl. And it is a bean you can annotate with add service. Got my point? That's why you're not replying.
Yes, sir.
And earlier, my controller is calling my repository. Can you see this? But now this repository should be called by whom?
By the service.
Service will call my repository and controller will call my
service.
Service. You are following me. I'm very happy. So here you can write this. Make sense? But you can auto error. Why is not coming? Because it is not saved. I just put confused. No. Hello. What I'm able to do it? Help me. I'm auto wiring service layer in controller and service layer is auto wiring repository. Clear? So here I can write a method. Please help me. My method name is save, and this save method will do what? Barsha. Save method will take Customer view. But it will take customer view and it will call the what? The save method of it. Confused? And there was a conversion logic. You see, I'm just doing code refactoring here and there. What? Code refactoring. If you don't understand, let me know immediately. Okay. Like this code, you can move it. Where you can move this code? This code you can move over here. Confused? What this code is doing? It is taking customer view and converting into customer entity and calling customer DAO repository and saving it in database. Barsa, you got this? The confused? See, I said, hey, my service layer, take my customer view. Then this logic was in controller. I just move in my service layer. That's it. What's confusion you have?
And then are we going to use that in our controller?
Of course, 500%. We have to. Now you can call this method over here. You got the funda? Save method, right? I'm calling a service layer and service layer internally will call repository. But confused? Like I'm calling my service layer and service layer will call my repository. Done. I introduce only one extra layer over here. Go ahead, tell me.
So in the controller, you're calling the so in the service class, you are converting the customer VO to entity and then customer entity to VO, and then you are doing the remaining part, the calling the
Exactly. Your understanding is completely correct. You are right. So benefit is, you see, in my controller, I don't have, you cannot see any more entity class and repository. It's gone. It is hidden inside service layer. You got the funda?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
waiting for your reply.
Yes, sir.
This is really clear to you?
Yes, sir. Kind of.
Cool. Kind of. Where's the confusion? Let me know. I don't want kind of.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Like here, whatever logic earlier was in controller, I move in service layer because in controller, I don't want to see anything from DAO. That's my reason. Okay. Same thing you have to do here. Help me. How? Can you help me? I mean, in service layer, you have to, what do you have to do? What? You have to write a method. What? Method name could be anything. No? I'm writing simple method. Can you help me for that? Please, what I need to do, this logic, where you will move it?
To the service.
This logic, service layer, and help me to move it. I say, I'm saying here service layer, public, find by ID, right? And what this service is supposed to return? Customer view. Confused? Then again, I'm calling here. Barsha. I said, hey, service layer, I'll give to you what? ID, talk to repository, and whatever customer entity is coming, convert into customer view and return it. Got the funda now or confused?
Got it, sir.
Tell me.
You said we are not supposed to use the customer view in the controller, so the return.
No, customer entity we are not supposed to use. That's why customer entity is coming in service and I'm converting in customer view and returning it, because customer entity I don't want to expose to the controller anymore.
Okay.
Now what you can do?
You call the find.
You got my point. You would say, hey, service layer, go and call this method. Got it? It will return what? Customer view type. You can store in a variable and return it. Done. Confused or got it?
Got it.
Similarly, you can do for email, same fashion. If you like, this whole code will go inside service layer in the same fashion. Barsha, I know I'm doing a little bit fast, okay, but it's okay. Public, customer view, find by email.
Oh yeah.
And here you can pass string email, and whole code you can paste over here. Same funda, right? What you are going to return eventually?
Customer
The
will.
object.
Customer view. Very nice. Done. And you can call this method where? Help me.
Controller. In the
Controller.
Controller. And I know tomorrow when you come for the session, whatever I have done today, you should know it. Today my plan was teaching you one-to-one mapping, but I'm dropping it. I'm not in a hurry. Because my main intention is whatever I'm doing in the session, you should be able to digest it. Fine. Similarly, this we have to move it where?
Service layer.
Service. You see my style of moving it. Oof. Public list of customer view. Sorry. And customer. Please go and do just find all customers name. You can give anything. And you see my technique. Wow. This is calling big. Your DAO layer, getting all the customer entity, then converting and returning it. And this method you can go and call in over here. How? If you are smart, you can directly call and return it. You can understand that much? Hello? Or if you want to do as a layman, store in a variable, then return it. Now it is up to you. You want to do as a layman or what? Huh? Barsa. So today what we have learned? We have learned what is the service layer, and we have seen how we can use other operation of JPA repository. Anybody have any query? Over here in session, if you come for the session, try to talk to me, and whatever question is there, you ask many questions altogether, right? Subhash, are you there? Subhash? So you guys will tell me if some people are not replying in the session, what we should do with them. You decide. Nobody replying. I'm saying if somebody is not replying in the session, what we should do. Unnecessarily, he is wasting his time and my time as well. So try to understand. Right now we have 15 people. I think 3 and 4 people are unnecessarily joining the session. I will not allow to them. Okay. I want 10, 12 people should be here. Once my training is done, they should have good knowledge and practical hand so that they can work in the project as an individual contributor. That is my motto. I hope I'm making myself clear.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Before leaving for the day, if you have any query, you can ask with me.
Can you explain to me that double return method?
Which method?
Converting the list, yeah.
See, guys, this you cannot understand if you you haven't attended my Java 8 session, right? So let me make it simple for you. Hello, because in order to understand it, have you attended my all the Java 8 sessions?
Yes, but I cannot recall it right now.
Okay, so you go and just look into it if possible. I can make it simple, right? What I can do? See, this is returning. Sorry, man. This is returning what? A list of. We are dealing with entity. No. It is returning list of entities. And let's do as a layman. I am iterating all the entity one by one. Can you see this? Ooh. I'm iterating all the entity one by one. And my intention is this list of customer entity I'm going to convert into. With me?
Yes.
Into array list of another type. See, I am iterating one by one. Then inside it, I am creating customer view and copy all the data from customer entity into customer view. Eventually, I can add this individual customer view into the list. You got the funda?
Yes.
And now you can return it. This is without Java. 8. We are not using Java 8. We are using normal, coding. But in Java 8, what we are doing? First of all, we are getting all the customer list of customer entity and converting into the stream. Stream is way to perform a lot of intermediate operation on the fly. Once it is converted into the stream, then using map, I'm saying, hey map, convert my all the entity into customer view. Can you see this? Did this much?
Yes.
So when you apply the map, you will get after map, you will get here stream of man. Here you will get a stream of customer view after the conversion. And when you are doing here, right, at this line, when you call the stream, you know what this is? Here we have a stream of customer entity. You got my point?
Yes.
Map is basically used to convert your stream of customer entity into stream of customer view. So when you are, converting into a customer view, before that, I'm copying my all the data from customer entity to customer view and returning it. Once my stream of customer view is ready, I'm collecting everything into the list and returning it. This is the explanation of it. You go and have a look on it. Still, you don't understand? Let me know.
Okay, I think I got it. Thank you.
Like here, I would like to use Java 8 because we had to spend, I think, 1 week on it. That's the reason. I hope I'm making myself clear.
Yes.
Okay. So guys, today I have done. Let me summarize in once again in last. Actually, earlier we were using Spring JDBC. Today I have shown you how to use JPA repository. After that, I said it's not good practice to use JPA repository in the controller. That's why I introduced service layer. And I have moved my all the code in service layer. Clear? So you go and just do practice, so that all these things should be on your tips. That's my plan for tomorrow. What is the agenda? I'm going to teach you what? Mapping.
Hibernate?
Yeah, Hibernate mapping. In Hibernate, we have concept of one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-many. Today we have done a Hibernate CRUD operation. Using ORM repository, I'm able to fetch data, right, by email, by ID, and tomorrow I can show you how you can update it and delete it, and many more, and one-to-one. This is the plan for tomorrow. Let me give you this code, and tomorrow please be ready. I don't know what you guys are doing with Aman, but tomorrow I will come early in the session. Fine. And what I'm telling you, you do not hesitate to ask questions. That's your right. If you have any questions, ask 10 times. I do not have any problem. Fine. Because when I'm discussing, you will confuse. That is very normal thing. That is for sure. I understand that. Barsha, just be honest. What we have done today, you really understand?
I have one more question actually.
Please.
You said it's not a good practice to write customer entity and DAO layer in the controller. What's the reason for that?
Actually,
why is it not a good practice?
Okay. Actually, in projects, there is a funda of loose coupling. If you use entity repository in the controller, your controller MBC part and your DAO part will be tightly coupled. Somebody wants to use DAO layer, suppose in other project, right? They cannot do it. But tomorrow you can remind me. I'll show you this with the help of diagrams.
Okay.
Then thing would be more clear, right? You just mug it for today. What is using repository entity in controller is not good practice. Tomorrow I will show you why. Fine. And once you reach to the project, automatically you understand why. Because in project we are going to make multi-module project. In multi-module project, automatically thing would be loosely coupled. You cannot mix the code here and there. You got it?
Yes, sir.
So today, honestly, I'm telling you, I haven't taught you much. Why? Because I want whatever I have done today, you go and do practice and come back. See, whatever we have done, I don't know you remember or not. We have done jQuery, right? Little bit JavaScript, REST API, JSON data processing. This is a lot if you are able to do yourself. Fine. So I'll ensure before teaching a new topic, whatever we have done so far, you should able to do it yourself. Hmm? Cool.
Yes, sir.
Okay, friends. Anybody else have any other question query? Bhaswar, what your situation? You tell me. Whatever we have done today, do you really understand?
I'm trying to understand.
Trying?
Because,
Why
yeah,
trying?
I haven't practiced in a while. So, without practice, I'm just listening and
So
then trying to
I'm
catch.
curious to know why you guys are not able to practice. You don't do because of time and all.
Yeah, I have little time constraint.
Yeah, we have to do it because we cannot slow down the training. Otherwise, you'll go in many months, right? And people have
Yeah,
concern.
I will. Yeah, I will try. I'll try my best
Yeah,
to catch up.
everybody has to go with speed, right? Already we are, our training is running little late. So anyway, we have to make speed, right?
Yep.
Okay. Sarita, what about you? Sarita?
Yes, sir. I'm following.
Okay, guys, you just whatever I have done, you just go and do it. I'll talk to you on this tomorrow then. Fine.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Bye. See you next session.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
No problem. Welcome.
you